next video of the day. You old farts know what this thing is, right? What could it be? The latches open upside down, which is interesting. And look at that. It's one of those old Silvertone guitar and amp packages. It's a cool color. This one's in remarkable condition. And as I understand it, the guy was going to trade this, but then decided against it because it needed some work, and he instead decided to have us do some work on it. So here we are. Look at that. Even often this stuff's all peeled up. This thing's really in great shape. Couple nicks and dings there. I like the custom strap or cable securing method there. Double lipsticks. Even the knobs, often these knobs are gone. Tuners original? Tuners might have been changed. Are those the original? Yep, maybe they are. Look at that. Wow, that's a really cool color. I dig this guitar. I'm not a lipstick pickup guy, but look at the old... Look at how roughly planed that is. It just basically came off like the sawmill. They didn't even... You can see. Wow. Made to be inexpensive. Alright, let's see. How bad's the neck? Yeah, it's not so bad. I don't know if you guys can see much there. But I've seen a lot worse. Yeah, this one's in actually pretty decent shape for a guitar of this quality. Not saying these are bad, but they were made to be cheap. Alright, let's I think we're doing a fret level. There's a little bit of a bump up here. Fret ends also pretty scratchy. And we'll take it apart and take a peek inside. Make sure everything's working right. Maybe we'll even fire up that amp. What do you think? You guys want to hear what the amp sounds like if it works? I don't typically fix amps. I mean, I can solder out, you know, if I can identify a smoking component, I can change it, but as far as sussing out problems, I'm not your guy usually for these. But if it works and we don't get electrocuted, we'll do it. Hey, even if we do get electrocuted, that'll make for a good video, right? All right, let's put you guys back in the holder. All right, cool. Ready? Pause. All right, let's see if it works. I can't remember if I plugged it in before. Switch either needs to be cleaned or replaced. Alright, so volume on the bottom. That's weird. Alright, so something. Oh. Could be some wiring issues going on. I don't know. I'm not sure how these are supposed to be wired up. But I mean, pickups work. Maybe some minor issues, but that's okay. Okay, let's also... Here, you guys can take a look up on this side. There we go. Pick up our stuff. Knocks it away for now. Let's put... Is there a way to lube these? Let's get a little bit of lubrication on the tuners. Maybe. Boy, these are weird, huh? Maybe you can't. Interesting. So you... Huh. Okay. I'll get a little bit around the edges. Rather have it on the gear inside, but this will help. Friction points are friction points, right? And if I remember when they got strings off, I'll take those off and give it a good lubing. Okay, and obviously incoming ball. They work backwards? Do they? Oh, they do. Backwards tuners. No. No, are they? Yeah. Yep. Ah. Huh. I didn't think they made backwards guitar tuners. I thought they're just backwards bass tuners. Or is this thing really old? Oh, no idea. Alright. Let's give you guys a better view again and swing it out. There we go. How's that? Good? Right, here's their, look at that. That's how it works. That needs to be, let's take that off. I have a Bosch. Let's use that. Here's my big screwdriver. Well, that won't work. There we go. Yeah, all it is a screw under there that loosens up. Let's tighten that up, shall we? Oh, don't split. Ooh, this is... I don't want to overdo it. You can split these things pretty easily. It doesn't need to be tight. I just didn't want it rattling as much as it was. There we go. That's good. It's good enough. I do not want to split that. I'm not going to do it. Okay, there's my bit. Here's the one I'm after. Oh, we should take the strings the rest of the way off, right? We don't need, we're not saving the strings. He's getting new strings. They don't feel terrible for, I mean, they seem well made. Yeah, that one's a little, we gotta lube those. What are we doing? Let me make sure I know what I'm doing here. Yeah, fret level and then the fret ends. So let's take it all apart. Might as well take the tuners off now, right? Let's see. Is that all that holds those in there? Oh, look at that. Huh. Look at these things. Yeah, I don't want to open them up over the guitar in case they fall apart. Let's move this in here. I've never actually taken apart this particular style tuner before. So let's see what happens. That's a bad idea. No, well, we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, they will fall apart. Okay. But look at that. Now we can get in there and, oh boy, this is, oh, okay. Hold on. Huh. They just set together. There's nothing that holds them, just the two installation screws hold this everything together. All right, let's get my oil can. You guys ever seen tuners like this? On anything besides a old Silvertone? All right, do this. These little oilers are really handy. You can get these on Amazon. That's where I got this one anyway. Probably grease would be better, but I don't have any grease here, so. That is pretty cool. Which way did this go? That way. Huh. All right. I'm going to put this right back up on the headstock because we don't want to lose these pieces. I pretty much guarantee I don't have any of these to replace parts from. All right, so we're going to put these back. See, you guys watch. Let's first wipe off some of the dirt. That's tone dirt. Oh, this is a really cool finish. I like that sparkle. Huh. We're gonna go easy. Sometimes these holes come half stripped from the factory. Oh, and maybe there's supposed to be a middle one. I didn't even look and see if there's a hole already there. Is there a hole here? Yep. So I'll find another screw to put in there. It's probably a good idea. Let's see. Do I have one right here in my useful screw pile? Not like that one. That's a pretty unique. But I bet I do. All right, hold on. I want to do this now so I don't forget. Pause. All right, we found something that'll match up decently enough. I want to give us a little bit more. It's already been clipped, so we're going to give it a little more of a clip. I think it was a base pickup screw. There we go. Where'd sharp piece of metal go? Yep, there it is. Gone. Okay, we'll put our bonus screw in. Hopefully that's correct length. There we go. That's betterer. Okay. That was kind of neat. We all learn things together. All right, put my screws back. Okay, let's take the neck off. Actually, let's take this piece off. This is how these nuts come off, by the way. You guys see what's happening up there? No? Aw, you guys haven't seen anything. Here, check out. I'm taking their nut off. They screw their nuts on. Come on. Get out of there. You are in my way and you must go. Okay. See? Neat, huh? We need to start a parts bag. Parts bag. Okay, now we can take the neck off. Right? Good. You guys with me? Who's dinging me? Let's see if this is an important ding or not. Oh. It's telling me that for some reason my watch didn't charge last night. That's great. Okay, well, I think I have a charger here. Oh. I had that shimmed on that end? I bet that's not right. Okay. Some weird shims happening. And look at that. I like how Fender's like, we did micro tilt Fender. Yeah, okay. You're a little late, Fender. They beat you to it. So we definitely don't need these weirdo shims in here. Let's get that out of there. We'll save them just in case. Those are the original shims. Yeah, let's see the back of this. What do you think? Some identify is 4094 maybe? 1094? Double truss rods. That'll never warp. Yeah, it's done pretty good actually. It's pretty straight still. Let's see what's in the under the pick guard, shall we? Check under the hood. Oh yeah, we're gonna check that wiring issue to see if it actually is a wiring issue. I should do some furious Googling. See how those things are supposed to operate, but I'm pretty sure it's tone, volume, top and bottom for each pickup. Oh, this stuff's basically cardboard. Oh, that's right. Go check this out. Oh, I don't want to mess with it. That's their shielding. I'll see if I can clean it from the top. I really don't want to unwrap all that. You guys want to see it unwrapped though, right? Probably. Yes. Why? Can I? Oh, maybe. How did these come off? I don't want to break anything. That's the biggest issue, is I do not want to break anything, because none of these parts are made anymore. So if I break something, or eBay land, come on, be gentle, come on, there we go. And things are really expensive when you have to get them on eBay. But this way, perhaps I can take this thing apart and not have to disturb all that stuff on the back. What do you think? If I can have access from the front. What do we think? Maybe? Worth a shot? It's worth a shot. Now, let's see what we can see. Nope. Really? Huh. Oh, but well, I don't know. I really don't want to rip up all that tape. Let me see if I can just get some deoxit in there. We'll hope it just cures it. Didn't take the pick guard off to do that, but here we are. They were very worried about shielding. Can I get in? Ooh, I can get in there and spray this pot out. Right? Yep. Yeah, there's no way I'm just about out of deoxit. Where'd that other can go? Hold on. I gotta find my other can of deoxit. Pause. Okay. Stealing Ben's deoxit for right now. But that one's definitely got a little bit more left to it. I'm not even have any idea where that went. Just kind of spray and pray at this point. That'd be great if this didn't need to be torn apart. Oh, yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that, stupid. You're gonna have to put it back together to do that. Let's see here. Now I have something to push against. Giggity. Okay. There. Now let's see what happens. Are we getting output? Yep. So we're still, switch is still not switching right. Might have to pull this apart anyway. This switch it feels like it's physically failed inside. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crunchy. All right, all that for nothing. We're gonna have to change that whole switch out. Should I do that now? Or the fretwork now? Let's do that now, because I'm gonna time lapse the fret stuff. It'll be boring. But definitely take that back off. That's probably why it wasn't completely turning down. The switch is not switching. Okay, let's see if we can Oh, well, it's just going to crumble. It's unwrapping a very old Christmas present. Yeah, this is factory, by the way. I've seen this before. You kids with your self-adhesive copper nowadays. It'd be great if I didn't make a huge mess of this, but, you know. We gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, come on off of there. There. Okay, come on. Yeah, well, good enough. Good enough. I don't think I have tan masking tape to replace this stuff. All I have is blue tape. I can't put blue tape in here. Come on. Try and be careful. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's got a little... Wow. So they actually took the time to put in a backing piece for the shield. Very interesting. Oh, look at these old caps. Wow. They're not orange, they're blue. Blue means more tone. Okay, so that's an interesting way to wire something. What's this? Some piece of shielding. Look at that. All right, let's... Huh. It's more of this same stuff. Well, no, but they make these things out of. The tops are made of this. Interesting. Oh, I should have turned on my soldering iron earlier. Definitely do not have a switch like that. That's unfortunate. Ugh. All right. Well, what's going on here? What is this switch even? So we have a ground here? I have no idea why this would even function as this is. Yeah, until it's just broken. This little rocker piece inside, and it's made of plastic, and they just crack over time. All right, so we have, let's see, that's to the output. And maybe this is just a tone thing? Not a, oh, so it's not for switching the pickups. It's a tone thing. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to assume it's like any other three-way switch where center and just in and out, but huh. There's writing on there, but I can't make it out. Letters in VAC. Carl something. I can't read it under there. Huh. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can... You know, I'd rather not have to change that. I know I don't have that type of switch. I think we should get a hold of the customer. Since it's not for switching pickups, it's just a tone thing. Maybe he leaves it entirely on one setting and doesn't mess with it. Let's do that. Now that I've torn apart that vintage tone tape. We should contact the customer first, because they didn't say anything about the wiring. So perhaps it's good enough. You can tell this is just how they put this thing. Look at that. Just fold it all up, crunch it together, tape it up, call it good. Yep. That's crazy. I'll see if we have any tan masking tape around. Oh, let that work. There we go. Okay, back to the job we were actually supposed to be doing. And we'll get a hold of the customer, see what he wants to do. If anything, maybe not. Move this out of the way. Okay. Yeah, this thing actually looks pretty straight. It's got a... They carved the frets, you know, in. They did kind of this motion on them because they were doing them in a hurry, but we can kind of correct that. All right. That might even be Brazilian. Very streaky. Yeah, it could be a Brazilian board on this thing. Neat. All right, put it in the vise. Hold on, we're gonna reposition you guys. Pause. Actually, no. We're gonna do the ends first. I'm gonna do them right here on the bench. Well, that's better. We'll clean them up with the file. I'm going to do that when it's in the vise. Let's get these just roughed in first. A little more up there. Oh, that's so much better. All right, now I can get you guys repositioned. Hold on, pause. Okay. This thing's actually is a very flat for a vintage guitar. Radius is basically a 20. Even 16, you can see a little bit of a gap under there. Neat. It's not looking too bad. You can see some areas. I very much doubt they probably never leveled this thing from the factory. See, this one's just starting to get hit. These couple are getting hit a lot. So it's got some unevenness, but nothing terrible. Up here was the biggest problem. Lifting at the end. Again, kind of typical. Like I've said before, previous videos, in my opinion, doing it like this, strictly doing it like this, is incorrect. There's way more material up here, so focus more up here. All right, that's looking not bad. Got enough contact there. That was definitely the lowest one. And at a high spot here. A little high there. That's okay. This one can be a little higher. Cool. And, all right. Now we're going to do the boring, filing, sanding, and we're going to time lapse that part. So you guys just hold on for the ride. All right, got this neck all, fingerboard all polished out. Look at the marks from whatever machine. Maybe it was a planer of some sort, really dull one, but yeah, neat, huh? It's almost like a checkerboard pattern now. Feels a lot better, nice and smooth. And I've decided that we're gonna put this back together. I've found some replacement tone tape, be more appropriate than blue painter's tape. And we will let the customer know, I guess we don't need that piece, our findings, and they can make the call at that point. It won't be a huge deal to retape this thing. And probably he will say something like, oh, I don't use that anyway, or something like that. But oh man, this is gonna be a pain. All right, you guys having fun watching me fumble with this thing? Probably am doing it wrong. Sure, I'm doing it wrong. How wrong am I doing it? Extra wrong? I'm probably trying to be too careful. Oh, I put the other, yeah, that piece is back in there. Making sure I get all the parts and pieces back in there. Okay. Yep, I'll wrap this right around like that. This will be stay. I know I'm not nearly as good as the original person that did this custom tape job. Wow, all right. Oh, one more around that side. They had one around that side, didn't they? Well, it is shielded, right? People are always going on about shielding. There you go. That's all you need to do to shield it. Literally wrap it in shielding. And all right, now let's put that in there, and we're gonna clean this top. Sometimes these things are all, there's no real tension there. This one holds the tension. So what we're also gonna do, we're gonna take these out anyway. More Bosch. And what we're gonna do, because this material, come on. This material is, it's not even really wood. It's basically press board, compressed paper. It's really very non-structural. So what I'll do with these old things, I'll take some super glue and just kind of coat a toothpick with it, and just go down in there like that, just enough to seal, just to coat the threads. That's it, and it stabilizes all that soft wood. You don't want to put a ton in there, so obviously you don't want to glue anything in there, but we're just going to do this, and it will help keep that from moving. You see, they can see they're already pulling forward a little bit. I think somebody might be here.